see me, and you didn't see me see you holding shorty hand, because obviously why are you even bringing in the little detail of y'all holding hands? Bitch, don't play with me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today is day 8 of Storymiss. I'm going strong. Okay, today I got a very late start. It's actually like 2 o'clock right now, and I usually film like in the mornings and stuff, so it's gonna be a very rough time editing this. Also, disregard my lashes. Like, bro, if anybody has any tips on how to get the rest of these off, please help me. But today's story, like when I tell you guys I was in the shower just now, and then I just thought about this in the shower, I was just like, I have to tell this story. Like, this wasn't even on the roster, not even on the schedule for today, but I was like, this is tea. And the last couple of story times I did been like, you know, chill, cool vibes. Hair's still not done, but not too much on me. I'm going out of town next week, so it's like, do I really want to do my hair right now and then have to redo it next week? And then I don't want to do my hair right now for next week, because I just feel like that's a way too far apart in dates, and my braids are supposed to last me until at least the new year. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. So this is what it's given for now. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Comment down below any other videos you guys want from me, and I would get those done for you. And yeah, let's get into the story. I know you guys are probably gonna look at the title and see the first thing, old head. When I say old head, this man was literally like 29 or maybe 30. So he's technically, to me, that's not old head, but like, just, you know, he was way older than me basically. So around the time I was 21, like most of you guys know by now, or if you don't know, I used to model. I'm not gonna get into too much detail of like where I met the person and his race. These stories are just for me to like tell you guys certain things that has happened, and then like what I learned from them, what I wish I did different. If it's something crazy, just letting you guys know what happened. I do not want you guys to pinpoint who the person is. This is not to be messy. This is not to drag nobody down. This is not to, you know, just give you guys all my business and stuff. This is literally just entertainment for you guys. Simply things that has happened in my life, where I went wrong, what I learned, where I am now. I got casted for a video, and when I was on set, I actually met this guy. Let's call him Jake. Initially, when I met Jake, I'm not gonna lie, he was fine. Of course, I could tell he looked older than me, but like just from his appearance, it kind of gave he was maybe like 26, okay, at the most. But he goes to ask me my age, and when I told him 21, he was just kind of just like, no, like you're way too young for me, da da da, whatever the case may be. I mean, when he told me his age and then asked me my age, I kind of figured that he might be like, I don't know, because literally I just turned 21. Like, this man is grown as fuck. He probably done have so much life experience over me. Like, he probably wants him a grown, mature woman. And not to say that I'm not mature because I'm young, but I can't compare myself to a 30-year-old woman, and I definitely can't compare myself to a 40-year-old woman, because I feel like age definitely matters. I'm not going to be able to relate in most things. I haven't been through certain things or even matured enough to understand certain things, is what I'm saying. He kind of dismissed me like, yeah, but you're too young. And I'm just like, okay, you're fine as heck though, but I understand, like, I'm too young. I understand, whatever the case may be. Some weeks go past. I went to Dallas to work. As I'm in Dallas, I actually go to this place with my coworkers, and it was like a place where you like line dance. When I tell you guys, I've never seen so many cowboys, cowgirls. It's not a dress up thing there. Like, when I tell you, like, that's how the people are dressed. Like, they were wearing cowboy hats, the bells, the pants. The girls was wearing the shorts or the jeans with the hats and the shirt. Like, when I tell you guys, I was way too overdressed to be there. Like, I'm gonna show you guys what I wore, and I really didn't care because I was cute. Put a pin in that real quick. I forgot to tell you guys that after the fact that I met Jake and he told me I was too young and he's cool off of me and stuff like that, maybe like a day or two later, he finds my Instagram and he follows me on Instagram. Boom. Now I'm in Dallas. Took the picture, posted it on my page, and I was just explaining how I had a lot of fun. And Jake goes and slides up on my story and was like, oh my god, I'm glad you had so much fun. Maybe we can go together one day and stuff like that. I don't even know why I was feeling like this. I feel like, first of all, when he texted me, I was already like a couple drinks in, okay? I'm already dancing at the spot, like, I'm lit, okay? So he goes to text me. I done forgot the man that said I was too young, because obviously, why are you flirting with me? Like, why are you trying to say you gonna take me here and there, babe? I thought I was too young. I was just telling him like, okay, like when I get back to Atlanta, maybe we can set something up or whatever the case may be. And he was like, okay, cool. I finished out my trip in Dallas. I came back to Atlanta, and that was really that. As time goes on or whatever, he's been like trying to like link me and stuff like that. But like, one thing about me, I'm sorry, like it really takes a lot for me to like actually come and like link somebody, because it's just like, I really like, it has to feel right in my soul. Like if my soul don't feel right about it, like I always question it. I'm like, should I go, should I not go? Like he's been like chatting with me, we chatting for a little bit. This one day he invites me over to his house, so I'm like, you know what, why not? I was just in the house bored, but I did feel like doing something. He asked me like, okay, like do you want to come over, we can hang out, you know, you don't have to stay or anything, but we can just hang out for a little bit if you want to. As I'm driving, it starts pouring down rain. Like when I tell you, like the rain, it started pouring, like to the point where I'm driving on the freeway and I can't even see shit. Like it was so bad. Me, I'm just such a like spiritual person. I'm just thinking like, damn, like it just started pouring as I'm driving to this man's house. Like maybe I shouldn't even be going there. Like maybe this is a sign from Jesus Christ himself, like pour down, Desi, turn the car around right now. But I just kept, you know, I went through with it. I was like, I already told him I was coming. I'm already like damn near right down the street. Like I might as well just go. Before I even get there, this man, I wonder if I had these messages. Hold on, y'all. It's something in my eye. It's probably a lash. And I got these messages. Hold on. Because one thing about me, like I might not ever talk to you again, but I'm just gonna always have our messages. Oh my god, I really hope I don't look too crazy on this camera. Like, oh, these lashes, they come on, please. So before I even get there, he texts me and he tells me like what to do to get into his apartment building or whatever. It was so hard trying to figure out how to get in there, so I had to call him. And as I'm talking to him on the phone, his whole vibe is just unsettling. Like it's giving like I'm about to walk into my own. I'm just such a paranoid person, and then like me watching true crime every day just doesn't make it any better. But like he didn't even sound excited that I was there, or he didn't even sound like, I don't know, it just sounded very like he was irritated that I even called him to figure out where to go because he already gave me instructions type vibe. Like that's what it was giving. So boom, I parked the car, he told me where his apartment was, and I just ended up going there. As I'm walking to the apartment, he told me just open the door and you can like walk in. That made me feel weird because I'm like, what do you mean just like your door is unlocked, just walk in? Like I'm thinking maybe he just unlocked it and he just want me to go in, but like I don't know, because I'm thinking about like how he sounded on the phone. Now you want me to just open your apartment door, like you're not gonna come out? Like I don't know, it was just weird. I walked in and I didn't see anybody, but then I looked to my left and I seen that he was in the bathroom like washing his face or something like that. I get in the apartment, it's real nice, and he's like, oh, you can sit here. He's like, do you want anything to drink? Like, you know, just good hospitality. And I'm just like, you know, I'm good. I'm sitting on the edge of the couch too. Like I just don't want to get too comfortable in the crib. Like, you know, I just got there, I'm just like, you know, chilling, scoping the scenery, sitting on the edge of the couch because I gotta you know, we're sitting and we're talking or whatever, just asking me like little questions, and I'm just answering his questions and I'm talking to him. As I'm talking to him though, he's literally talking to me like a child because of the job that he does. He basically asked me, so how was I in school? He's not a teacher, by the way. He's not a teacher. Certain things he was saying, like he was making me feel like a little child, low-key, because he was just comparing me to a child. He just kept saying, you were one of those, or you're one of those children, you're one of those children. That's what he kept saying. So I'm just like thinking like, okay, why are you referring to me or even comparing me to a child when you invited me over here as a grown person? You feel me? Yes, you're older than me, but you don't have to talk to me like a child. One, two, if that's how you're gonna talk to me, it's like you should be looking at yourself sideways. Actually, I'm looking at you sideways, because it's like if I'm a child and you're a grown-ass man, I'm confused, you know? I didn't like the way he talked to me. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like a lot of older men tend to do that, especially if you guys have like a big gap in age. I feel like they feel as if you're less mature or knowledgeable than them because you're younger. He's like, okay, we're gonna watch a movie, like pick something. I'm like, I'm terrible at picking movies. I'm telling him to pick something. He finally picked something, and now he wants to be all cuddly and stuff as we're watching a movie. Also, boom, I don't know why I was picking up on these vibes, y'all, but I was just very terrified. Like I don't know why I just got bad sense of vibes being in that man's house. Something in my soul was like, run bitch, like low-key. Before I even stepped foot there, I called my best friend. I called my good sis Z and I was like, hey girl, in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna need you to call me. Just to like, you know, call me, check on me and stuff like that. So as I'm sitting there and I'm feeling so uneasy, he's like, you know, come over here, arm around me, holding on to me. He found what movie we were watching, and then he has like this little throw over blanket that he has on the couch. So he grabs the blanket, like he's still holding on to me, like he's putting the blanket on us. And when I tell y'all, my heart is beating out of my chest. Like my heart is like boom, 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 like to the point where like I know he hears my heart. I know he feels it. I don't know why or what was going on, but I just felt very uneasy, like from the way he was talking to me, from the time I walked in, from his whole demeanor. Like I just felt unsafe in the situation. My heart is literally being out my ass. Like I'm like, damn, like what the fuck. He's like, are you okay, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. The whole time I'm like not okay. Like I don't want to be around this man. Like he has bad vibes, he has bad negative energy. And one thing about me, my intuition never lies. surprised. Like, if I feel something about somebody, like, I don't care what nobody say, 98% of the time I'm going to be right. That other 2% might be a little bit of my delusions, but that 98% I'm right, and I've never been proven wrong. My heart just beating. I'm just waiting for that call from my friend. My friend finally calls me and she's like, hey girl, like, I might need you to come get me from the airport. Like, this nigga got me so fucked up. Like, bruh, my bitch really is an actress. Like, shout out to you, Z, period. Like, my sister's really an actress. She called me and she's like, bruh, this nigga got me so fucked up. Like, he just left me here and I might need you to come get me. Boom, boom. I'm over here laying. I'm like, oh, are you okay? Like, what's going on? Da, da, da. Like, you know, I'm over here chatting to her like, girl, like, thank you so much. But like that. So I'm like, all right, just call me back in about 10-15 minutes and like let me know like what the vibes is, and if I need to come get you, I'll get you. I said that out loud because I want him to know in a minute I might just get up and leave. When I said that, he was like, are you okay? Like, everything's good? I'm like, yeah, my friend just called me. I might have to go get her in a minute, but like I don't know yet. And he's like, okay, cool. He puts his arm back around me and we're like just laying there or whatever. My heart is still beating. Like, my heart has stopped beating to like talk to my friend, but like right back when I got into that one position, like bitch, my heart started back beating. And he asked me again, like, are you good? Like, are you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Whole time it's like, no bitch, like I feel weird as fuck. Like, you're making me like, his whole energy is off. Like, something about that man, like when I tell y'all something about that man, like I wouldn't be surprised if I heard something about that man. Like, my friend calls me back and she's like, yeah girl, like I might need you to come get me, whatever the case may be. Like, I'm gonna send you my location. I was like, okay, cool, like I'm gonna see you in a minute, just wait for me, I'll be there. I hang up the phone. So I'm telling him like, yeah, my friend needs me, so I might be getting ready to leave in like about the next 5 minutes or so. Like, I'm sorry, like, you know, I had fun, it was cool, it was cute, like love the space, but like I'm about to leave. After I said that, his whole vibe like changed. Like, it was very much shape-shifting. Like, after he said okay, he stopped and he was like, so your friend can't take a Uber? Like, he just asked me all these questions like, oh, so why can't y'all do this, or like what happened here, and like who is this, and da da da. Like, he's like literally reading me down, asking me all these questions, and I'm just like, at this point, like, can you just not take the hint? Like, either take the hint or just like leave it alone. Like, bitch, I don't feel like seeing her explaining like I'm scared as fuck and I need to get out this house to you. Like, just let me go. He's like, so do you want me to walk you to your car? So I'm thinking like, bitch, you didn't even come out your house the first time to even come get me from the car to bring me to the apartment, or even stand at the front door for me to like, hi, hello, like da da da. So what makes you think I want you to walk me back to the car, especially after the fact that I'm scared as fuck? Really, now I definitely, like, now I don't want you to do anything for me, sir, actually. As I'm like getting all my stuff ready, he's getting all like his keys or whatever he may need. He goes and he asks me, he's like, where do you stay again? So when he asked me that, I'm not gonna lie, the first time he asked me that, I lied to him. Like, I told him a whole different area I do not live in. So I told him that area. He asked me again. Me being so slow and just so ready to leave, I'm not remembering what I told him the first time. So I go and I tell him like, I don't even remember what I told him, like Sandy Springs or like the South Side or some shit. I told him some random shit. And he was like, like, I thought you lived blank, like wherever I told him, like at first I lived at. Then I just stood there like,
bitch, I see what you did there.
I had to come up with a lie on the spot. Like, oh my God, look, that's why you just tell the truth, because it's really just like, you gotta keep it with this, keep it with this. But I didn't want that man knowing where I live, so of course I'm not gonna tell you where I live. Also, I do feel like that's a weird question to ask somebody, where do you live? Especially if they never invited you over, maybe told you to come over, or like y'all don't have no plans of being at each other's house. Like, no, I feel like that's nobody's business. There's certain things that's nobody's business. Like, if I don't see myself inviting you over to my house, I'm not telling you where I live. When I tell you I left very quickly, I got to his house around 8 o'clock, and this message right here says I text him that I made it back home at 11:34. So like, obviously I wasn't there for much, like very long. So he said, okay, good, thanks for coming. And then I was like, thanks for inviting me. I hope I wasn't being weird, but like I just felt very like nervous or whatever. And he's like, why are you nervous? I was like, I don't know, I just felt like a little off vibe. He said, damn, I'm sorry, LOL, what was I doing that made you nervous? With this weird emoji, like I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. As time is going on, like we're still kind of like communicating here and there, but like the communication isn't very like consistent. It's like I would text him randomly, like we'll have like a mini conversation, he'll text me, we'll have a mini conversation, but it was nothing consistent, like, you know, going to see each other consistently or talking to each other consistently. It was very much like whenever I talk to him, whenever he talks to me, like that's whenever we'll talk to each other. This one day, right? This one day, right? I go to the Braves battle room with my ex-boyfriend, right? Oh, this was in 2023, so this was last year. Me and my ex went out somewhere. I don't know, around this time we was just like going out and doing different stuff. Like, you know, why not? I wanted to get a drink, but I didn't know like from where. But I wanted like some type of slushy drink. He was telling me like, do you want to just go to Fat Tuesdays at the Braves Stadium and then we can just chill over there if you want to, walk around. Like, there's a bunch of stuff to do. I've never been to like the Battery. I remember my ex taking me to a baseball game there before, but I've never been to like the Battery part where there's a bunch of like different stuff. You can walk around, go get a drink, go bowling, go to the movies, go shopping. Like, it's a bunch of stuff you can do over there. Waiting in the line for the Fat Tuesdays and everything's cool. When you're at Fat Tuesdays at the Battery, they check your ID in the line. The girl comes around to scan our IDs and boom, he doesn't have his ID. So I'm just like, oh, you never have your damn ID. Like, sir, go get your ID. He's like, okay, I'll be right back. He's about to go to the car real quick and get his ID. We parked like kind of close, so it wasn't gonna take him too long. It's a few people in the line, so I do have to wait a little moment. So I'm on my phone and I'm like looking down and I'm just scrolling like this, just like this, scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on whatever. Something just tells me, look up. Desi, look up, look up. So I look up and then I look to the left of me. Who do I see? I see Jake. When I tell you I look over and me and Jake lock eyes at the same time, I felt like I was in a movie because I was not expecting to see him. Like, out of all people the universe could have let me see at this damn Battery, I see Jake. Like, out of all people, I don't see this man outside for real. But not only was Jake with him and his two other homeboys, there were also 3 other homegirls with them, right? And Jake is holding one girl's arm. Like, when I tell you like holding her hand, like you could tell that they were on a date. The other 2 girls and the other 2 guys, it just gave like they were just like friends, or like maybe they didn't know each other for real. But Jake was holding that girl's hand like that was his bae. Like, that was his bae. They was smiling and life is good. Oh my gosh. So when me and Jake locked eyes, it looked like he seen a ghost. Like, he was like, what the fuck? He looked like this and he dropped to her hand. So I'm like, I didn't say anything. I didn't text him. I wasn't about to text him about it. I wasn't gonna do anything because first of all, I'm here with my man. Like, he not my man, but like I'm here with my ex-boyfriend. Like, I'm not even worried about you. I really came here to get my drink. Prior to the situation, we didn't text each other for like 2-3 days. The next day come around and tell me why Jake goes and he texts me. So he texts me and he says, how's your weekend? First of all, you already knew how my weekend was, babe, because you see me. When he said, how was your weekend? I instantly laughed because I knew he was asking me that because he wanted to make sure, like, was that really her that I seen? Did she really see me? Like, he was honestly confused. I'm so funny and I'm just like so petty. I say it's going good. I went to an event Friday and yesterday I went to the Battery for the first time. How about you? Because I'm like, you want me, like, you want to talk about the Battery so bad. So why didn't you just say, what was you doing at the Battery? Or I seen you yesterday at the Battery. So I just brought it up. I'm like, I went to the Battery yesterday because I'm just like, we not about to beat around the bush about the Battery. Like, babe, I see you, you see me, and it is what it is. Like, really, if you would have came a couple minutes earlier or later, you would have seen me with a man anyway. So, like, you know, it is what it is. Like, you're here doing you, I'm here doing me, babe. Like, you don't have to explain. And he said, nice. How'd you like the Battery? I was there yesterday as well. Bro, some of y'all men really are so funny. So I was like, it was nice. I was surprised that it had so much people and stuff going on. And then I decided to be the mature adult in the situation because obviously he just kept being around the bush. Bitch, I seen you. He still don't want to say it. So I'm just like, okay, it is what it is. So I'm like, and yeah, I seen you, LOL. What a coincidence. And I put a laughing emoji because it's like, I've seen you. I seen you. It's okay. You could have just said, oh, I seen you at the Battery yesterday. Hey, like, cool. I wouldn't even have asked you about the girl. What I look like asking him about that bitch. Okay, because I would never, unless you're my man. If you're my man, I'm going to ask you about I'm going to ask you. So I just brought it up because I'm like, obviously you want to talk about the Battery, bitch. Let's talk about it. Let's clock it. So I clocked his tea and I said, yes, I seen you yesterday. What a coincidence. And he was like, yeah, the Battery is dope. Last night was weird for me though. And then he said, and you did? Question mark. Why didn't you speak? Bruh, men are hilarious. Like, what? Why didn't I speak, you, baby. First of all, you was all the way across the street. 2, why would I ever walk up to you when you holding hands with another girl? What you want me to do? Oh my God, hey. No, because one, I'm never gonna embarrass myself like that. Like, what if I would have walked up to him and he would have been like, bitch, who are you? Boom. 2, it's like, you obviously have your own situation going on. I'm not about to go out of my way to walk out of Fat Tuesday's line and walk to you and say hello to you. It's never that deep. It was never that serious. He texted back and said, oh, okay, I was with my friend who came in town to celebrate her friend's birthday, and she kind of manipulated. I can't even fucking speak. He said, oh, okay, I was with my friend who came in from out of town to celebrate her friend's birthday, and she kind of She kind of manipulated the situation, so I can't understand that. So I'm still confused because I'm like, sir, what the fuck? Manipulation? Bitch, I thought we was talking about seeing each other at the Battery, Fat Tuesdays, like manipulation. Like, I'm confused. So I said, LOL, what do you mean by manipulated the situation? This man goes on to send me a whole paragraph. Well, she told me that her and her friends were meeting at Battery. Then she told me that they were just going to go out and she was going to link with them later. Then she said she didn't want to go with them. So it ended up being just me and her. Then she started wanting to hold my hand because guys were looking at her. So she said, LOL. So she's like, but it's either I can't read or this. Okay, let me reread the second paragraph. Okay, he said, then she started wanting to hold my hand because guys were looking at her. So she said LOL. So she like manipulated the situation to seem like a date night, and I wasn't on that kind of time with her. This is what I mean by somebody over explaining. First of all, you're over explaining yourself. I never asked you about the woman not one time. You don't, or even like, whoa, was you with your girlfriend? Was you with, I didn't bring up nothing like that one time. This man done told me the friend came, she want to act like we together, but we not together. She want to hold my hand. I wasn't even trying to hold her hand. So therefore, don't act like you didn't see me and you didn't see me see you holding shorty hand, because obviously, why are you even bringing in the little detail of y'all holding hands? Bitch, don't play with me. I literally texted back and I was like, LMFAO. Okay, like hella O's, because I'm just like, why are you telling me all this information? I don't give a fuck. He basically was denying the whole thing, like, oh, the girl came, she just want to hold my hands because guys was looking at her, stuff like that. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Later, he asked me what I was doing that night. So you think I want to come and chill with you after? You feel me? Like, yes, I was outside too, but like, I wasn't like, no, I'm not chilling with you. I'm not chilling with you. Because I just felt like he just made up that whole scenario and lied for no reason. Like, bitch, you could have just said, yeah, I was on a date. Or really, you could have not even said shit about it. Like, I'd rather him not say nothing about it or bring it up than him just come up with this whole story about his friend coming in town and she lied and said that they were only going to be together. So like, as time go on, I text him back, okay, bet. He texted me on September 5th and I never texted him back after that. Like, that was the last time he heard from me. He texted me later that night like, hey. Then he texted me like a week later and said, hey. And then texted me back later that night and said, you must hate me. And then texted me again 6 days later and said, I must be in the doghouse. And I've never heard from that man ever since. You already made me feel so uncomfortable about like just being around you. Like, your whole aura screams evil ass person. I don't know. The aura just gives crazy manipulative. So it's like, I already don't even want to be around you. And then like, I catch you outside, I see you, you see me. Then when you text me the next day to confirm, to make sure like, yeah, did she see me or did I see her? I told you I seen you, and then you want to come in with this whole story about the girl you was with when I don't give a fuck. So I was just like, it's no point. Like, I already even lied to him. I mean, we both was lying to each other. He lying to me, I'm lying to him. Like, it gets me both ain't shit, period. Because I was lying about where I lived because I didn't want him to ever pull up on me or ever catch me lacking anywhere. And then he lied to me about him and his girlfriend. That's probably his girlfriend. Shout out to the old head. Shout out, he's not even old, but that's really the end of that story. I just stopped talking to that man. It was just weird because he literally tried to make it seem like, oh, you're too young, like you're too young, and then ends up trying to talk to the same young woman that he just said I'm too young to talk to him about, behind the scenes too, at that. So I don't know, like, that's the only words I have left. I don't know what's up with that man. Pray for that man. Now, you guys know every story comes with a little life lesson, okay? When it comes to older men, one, they like to talk to you like a child, treat you like a child. When they get mad, try to like, you know, oh, you're childish and this and that, you're not mature. But when it comes to having sex, oh, all of a sudden you're an adult, huh? I do like guys older than me, but I feel like it's a limit for me. You have to be a certain type of man to understand that I'm still a young woman, so I still have some learning and maturing to do. And I'm not an immature ass person, but it's like, don't try to invalidate me because you've been on the earth longer than me, you know? And then also, I just had a conversation with somebody not too long ago because they're older and they're ready to have kids and all types of shit. Bitch, I'm not having nobody's babies no time soon. I have not met a man in my life yet that I would even be willing to conceive a child for. So it's like, I was just looking at that man like, well, I hope you find the baby mama of your dreams, because I promise you it will not, never, ever be me. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Hopefully when I get on the camera tomorrow, these lashes will be fucking gone. You know, I'm still thugging it out though. Let me know what I can do to take these bitches off because I'm struggling, okay? But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Comment down below any other videos you guys want from me and I will get those done for you. And yeah, day 8 signing out. Desi out.